His creations are artistic and functional. Photojournalist Sam Spaulding introduces us to a blacksmith who uses his fire and hammer to create his pieces.
Mark, I'm a blacksmith in South Reigate, Vermont. I started out probably 35 years ago. About 12 years ago, my mother and wife both passed away that year in, 2002? But previous to them passing, leaving this world, they would encourage me to pursue my passions, which wrought iron was one of them. And that's really where it all began. Now I'm going to go back to the layout table. I like creating. I believe creating brings out the best in us. There we go, good. I'm going to just clean up where it was cut and safe it. Then it will go into the fire. This forge I use, it's a propane forge. Even though we started, or a lot of us, I started on coal, I now use this forge, which is propane. Leaf that again, work on my leaf blank some more. I like that I can create and forge something that nobody else in the world has the exact duplicate of. My power hammer, it takes care of all the heavy work. I'm a firm believer that everybody who is where they're at didn't get there alone. Now that I've finished this leaf, Zach's taking it to the finish table, and he's applying our special oil and beeswax finishing. I like the idea that 100 years from now, when I'm gone, my work will not be.
Buick does custom and bulk orders. You can check out more of his work on his website at vtblacksmith.com.
The annual Kiwanis auction kicks off in less than an hour right here on Channel 7. Good evening, I'm Jeremy Holden.
And I'm Julianne Walshot. That's right, Kiwanis has been running strong for years, but that's due in large part to a group of a dedicated few. And so tonight we find Tyler Dumont, who joins us live from the Kiwanis auction. Tyler, how's it looking over there?
Good evening, guys. Yeah, the Kiwanis auction takes months and months of planning, and the auction has been going on for decades, but as they say, tonight is the big night.
The Kiwanis Club itself is really directed towards serving the children of the world.
Meet Dexter Wilson. He's the president of the St. Johnsbury chapter of the Kiwanis Club, and through his 15-year tenure with the group, he's worked annually to raise funds for their local pool.
Kiwanis auction, bidder number, please. And this is what we have done. In 1939 to 1944, and that was, even during World War II, there were a group of people, mainly because of the kids that were drowning in the rivers around here, they felt that we needed to have a pool.
And after 5 years of getting funding and materials together, in the summer of 1944, the pool was opened.
Once the pool was in, that cut the drownings down to almost nil. So it's very important to keep this pool going.
Use of the pool has always been free, but maintaining it isn't. In fact, the club says it now spends $50,000 to $60,000 each year, and that doesn't include funding for new remodeling or renovations. A majority of the operational funding is by donation, and that's where the auction comes in.
And we do this because we need the money to run that pool. The group of Kiwanians answering the phones in the back, calling the bidders back to see, tell them that they've won the merchandise they bid on.
The auction's items up for bid are shown live on local KATV and simulcast on several radio stations. But despite the donations and help from the town, the club says they've had to struggle with the downflow of the economy.
Like everybody else goes through right now, it is a tough economic time, and we're having to pull up our bootstrings, so to speak, and just work harder at it.
But to Kiwanians, working hard is all part of the game.
All that you can see right here and all of that we do down to the pool is really a labor of love. And we love doing it. It's a lot of work, but we love doing it. And when we know what we're working for, and we all know what we're working for, and it's all for the kids, and it makes a lot of difference.
Some pretty inspiring people here, guys, I do have to tell you. Now, the auction is just less than a half hour away now, and it's airing right here on Channel 7, so you don't have to go anywhere. Auctions open at 6 o'clock, and they'll go until 9 tonight, and they'll be 6 to 9 through Wednesday. You can look at some of the items that they have here and even bid on them online. That's on their website at stjkauction.com. For now, we are live at the Kiwanis auction in St. Johnsbury. I'm Tyler Dumont for News 7.
All right. Well, there have been some loud noises and even reports of monster sightings in Bradford this weekend. News 7's Jack Carney went to find out exactly what this was all about.
There's mud everywhere.
I'm Big Sexy. This is Vermonster 2013, the ultimate mud bog. We got the trench, we got rock crawling, and we got monster trucks coming right up. This place is crazy.
This past Saturday and Sunday marked the inaugural weekend for the Vermonster in Bradford, and almost 8,000 people showed up during the two-day event.
I'm always having a fun time. These people are great. Can I hear you?
Everybody having a good time so far?
We're all having a good time.
Jennifer Oakley moved from Massachusetts to Vermont and started the Vermonster over 8 years ago so that her husband could have a legal place to use his monster truck.
We started with about 25 trucks and about maybe 250 spectators. I'd say yesterday we got at least 4,000 people to be coming, and we probably had about maybe 400 trucks.
One of the most damaging events is the mud crawl. Stephen Morey's truck, Deep Trouble, fell victim to the deep mud.
Oh, yeah, I broke Deep Trouble, but my son actually broke it. And so we had a good day yesterday, and today we're just relaxing.
It's not just about the fun. Over $14,000 in payouts were made over the last 2 days to winners of the events. Jack Carney, News 7, Bradford.
Still to come on News.
Vermont Business Magazine and the Vermont Chamber of Commerce has announced that Wells River Savings Bank has once again been named one of the best places to work in Vermont. News 7's Cortland Hanley takes us to Wells River to tell us what makes this place so worker-friendly.
What do I think makes Wells River Savings Bank one of the best places to work?
Wells River Savings Bank is a great place to work. You not only feel like you're part of a community with your customers, but with your coworkers. Regardless of what position you have here, everybody is a team player.
This is the environment that has made Wells River Savings Bank one of the most popular places to work for the 6th consecutive year. Wells River Savings Bank has participated in this competition since 2009 and has placed 8th or higher each year, including first place in 2010.
I think that gives us all a lot of pride. You know, we work for an organization that we have pride in, and then seeing that we achieve that award also.
And while employees of the bank are proud of their accomplishments, they don't let the success get to their heads. Vice President Lorenzo Woheit explains how the bank can remain a popular workplace.
Continue to listen to our employees, continue to listen to our customers too, because really there's a balance there between both what we offer, to our customers and what we offer to our staff.
And when asked if Wells River Savings Bank could place first again this year?
Oh, it'd be great. I mean, it's just making the list is great. Obviously, the higher you can get, the better. But just getting on the list is rewarding enough for us.
I'm very proud to say that I work at Wells River Savings Bank.
And that's what makes Wells River Savings Bank one of the best places to work in Vermont. Cortland Hanley, News 7, Wells River.
And the final rankings will be announced at a special awards presentation at the Echo Lake Aquarium and Science Center on March 27th.